you all are doing well and you are doing fine. So I feel like it's been a long, long time since I've been live. Right. And at first, I thought that I could, do a personal question answer reading. I don't know, but I was like thinking that maybe I should um, channel the energies of the collective and do it like that, and maybe I can come live again, because if I'll start taking question answers right now, it would usually take up to 2 hours, and I feel like I have only 1 hour with me. As you know, like there are like these people, these relatives that are staying at my home, and I have to do a lot of stuff alongside that. So I feel like, can I write one? Hmm. Well, okay. I want to start with the energies of the collective. Let's see. What are the energies of the collective? And by collective, I mean that anybody who is seeing my reading, or who will see my reading, will ever see my reading, right? Gokul is here. Hello, Gokul. I'm doing good. I hope you're also doing well. So, I would like to remind that this is the energy of the general collective. I will not be taking any question answers, right? If you want to stick with me through this, most welcome. Let's see what are the energies of the collective. Let's see. Right. What are the energies of the collective? We have the Four of Pentacles over here, and Four of Pentacles is like trying to stay to yourself, trying not to speak a lot about yourself, or trying to, I don't know, maybe protect your emotions. Should adjust it. Yeah, it's like wearing a mask. Yeah, I feel like it's better. This Four of Pentacles, it's like wearing a mask. This is what I'm seeing now. There's a gap. Like, I feel like maybe you want to work very hard, or you want to put in a lot of effort, and maybe you're doing that, but it still feels like you have to do more. You have to work more hard. This is what I'm getting. I want to roll some dice. Apart from these live readings, I also have my long videos on my channel. I also do shorts. So if you want to see that, that would be good. We have Mercury in the fifth house with Sagittarius. Hmm. I feel like you should be expressing yourself more about what you want from life. This is what I'm getting. I feel like for some of you, you might be very like you are just adjusting to the changing times, and you're not like what I feel like you're not praying that hard, or you're not manifesting that hard right now. So there is this advice that, like, if you can, like, take some time today, like maybe 30 minutes or so, sit down in a very like quiet place, or maybe in a park somewhere where you feel safe, and just actually pray or meditate or manifest. Like, I feel like there is this energetic gap between the effort that you're doing and the result that you're expecting. And when I had this Sagittarius in Mercury with the fifth house, I feel like there is this advice that you have to actually start demanding from God, and from even from the people around you, about what you actually want in life. Like, start demanding. As I was like mentioning these energies, when there was this card about the Four of Pentacles, there was this energy that you're trying to wear a mask, or maybe you're trying to be somebody you're not, or you're trying to act reserved and very sophisticated. If that may resonate, there is this thing, right? And I feel like need to put my phone on do not disturb, or like I feel like this is okay. and you are like more paying more attention towards serving other people. Like there is nothing wrong with serving other people, right? But there is everything wrong with neglecting yourself. This is the major thing that I'm seeing. So I would like, new people have joined in. Welcome to my channel. So I also do long readings, which are pick a card, timeless readings. I also do shorts on my channel, and I sometimes sit down live on my channel, and uh, at times my live they focus on question and answers. Whenever I will be taking question and answers, there would be a statement about, that this is a question and answer session. And when I'm not like labeling it like that, this is about the general energies of the collective. I will be live, I feel like after 6 hours or so as well, where I will be taking your free question and answers. But right now, this is about the energies of the collective. If you want to stay here with me and listen to this, you're most welcome. Right. Okay. So I just want to see one thing more over here. I want to know about something here as well. Okay. We have Libra with Jupiter and in the 11th house. Okay. I feel like you need to bargain more with the people. Oh, I'm very sorry. Like, again, Libra came. Okay. You need to bargain more with the people around you. I feel like if somebody is like trying to tell you that, you should do this, don't take it as an offense. Just try to have a dialogue with them, or like try to have a conversation with them where you are actually telling your point, and not only with this intention that you're going to do whatever you want to do, or you have to obey 100% what they say. I feel like come to a middle ground, come to a conclusion, and no need to like obey a person 100%, or no need to like make the other person obey you 100%, but just try to take a middle ground, because I feel like you're serving the other people a lot. You're trying to be very nice and sophisticated, but you just want to relax. And I feel like you're being very harsh on yourself. The other person doesn't even know. Like, the other person has very good intentions, but they're just, they don't know that you are like sacrificing your needs for others. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what else is coming over here as the energy of the collective. Let's see what are the energies of the collective. We have this. Yeah, you fear that if you are going to tell other people how you actually want to live your life, or how you actually feel about life, they might start fighting you, or there might be misunderstandings and miscommunications because of that. So there is this very important thing that, don't expect that the other person will start fighting, right? Maybe they would actually understand your point of view. Maybe they'll actually, sit down with you, and they would be like, oh, I never thought about that. Thank you for telling me that. I feel like instead of imagining like what the most negative thing can be in the situation, I feel like you should think like, what would the most positive thing happen in this scenario. Like, this is coming up. And even if, even if a person starts disagreeing with you, at least you will feel like, I have said what was in my mind, I have expressed what was in my mind. And I feel like maybe you are running away from yourself. You're running away from some important questions in life. There are these very important questions, and they need to be answered, they need to be asked. And with yourself, I feel like you're trying to ask somebody else of their opinion, or you're trying to take an answer from other people. But the message here is that you have these answers within. You have to look inward. You have to see what is happening inside of you before you start asking what is happening around me, or what is happening with other people around me, or how are other people going to behave or react to what I say. But at first ask yourself, how am I going to react to this thing that I'm going to do? How will it affect me? And sometimes other people might think that it's being selfish, or there is something selfish about it. But I feel like there is a difference between self love and being selfish. Right. Hello, Divinity. I feel like you didn't get my message. I hope you're doing well. This is about the general energies of the collective. This is not a question answer session. But thank you for joining in. Right. Okay. Let's see what else do we have here as the energy of the collective. What are the energies of the collective? And yes, we have this King of Pentacles. I feel like apart from this situation, some other situation is also unfolding side by side. I feel like you are hoping for the best outcome in a scenario that you have thought. And I feel like it is coming soon. It is arriving. The prayer that you were having or holding in your heart, that prayer is ready to be accepted. Maybe there was this, time, or the universe was actually testing your commitment to this thing, and I feel like you passed this exam or this test of time. You have passed some test of time. You have passed this test of commitment. This is coming up over here. And because you have passed, because you have stood through the test of time, you are succeeding. We have and I want to emphasize, because we also had this King of Pentacles. We have this Three of Pentacles. I feel like you are, if you didn't have a job, I feel like you're getting a job. Or like if you didn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you are getting a significant other. Hmm. I feel like if you don't have anything that and you were wishing for that, you are actually building that or creating that. You're actually making your own dreams come true by your own hands. This is what I'm seeing. This is actually, as it came right after this King of Pentacles, this Three of Pentacles actually becomes strong because of that. You are making your own dreams come true. You are creating your own destiny. I feel like before that you were waiting for something to happen on its own, but now you're like, with this Wheel of Fortune also over here. Yes, the situation is also going to turn in your favor, but apart from that, I feel like you are the one who is moving this Wheel of Fortune by yourself. It is your prayers and your manifestations that actually will help you achieve these things that were all like dreams in your head. Like these things were like just dreams, but you transmuted them into physical reality. uh, I'm hearing 1 month or 2 months. Your dream will come true in 1 to 2 months. Or if it doesn't, like, suppose if it doesn't come true like this, it will start working, it will start moving in the next 1 or 2 months. Things will start moving in your favor. And it's It's not like somebody else is coming, although the Three of Pentacles is about the partnership. You're doing it yourself. Okay. What else do we have over here? And we have the Strength card. I feel like you have faced numerous challenges and difficulties, and you have passed those challenges. There were these tests by the universe, there were these quests by the universe, and like you see this devil over here, but you are here with the strength of the lion, and you're like looking at this devil in its eyes, and you're like, yeah, bring it on, bring it on. I'm waiting, like, let's see what you can do. So this is coming over here. You're like facing these challenges and you're not running away from the situation. You're asking those difficult questions. Then we have this Two of Cups, but I also see this Ace of Cups symbolry over here. I feel like you're going to, if you are not married, you will get married, right? And if you don't have a partner, you will get a partner. Like there is this elevation in your romantic sector, the sector of your love. But what I feel like is that you're like very happy with your partner, but somebody else is also watching you. Like I feel like the people around you, they are watching your life from afar, and they're like, I we wish that we would have this type of a partner, or this type of a love affair or stuff like that. But these people who are the outsiders, they don't know about the reality, that how much you had to face to be here, how much you had to face to get here, right? And I feel like you will achieve. There was this thing about monetary success, right? And like finding your path, finding the direction of your life, basically. And as I mentioned, it would take 1 to 2 months for you to actually properly see how your life is going to go and how you're going to get success. Here there are many people. Okay, this is like, this might not resonate, or like it totally depends on you if you want to take it as a message, but I'm seeing that when you're very happy with your partner, when you are living a good life, I feel like some other people will try to come in between you two, right? Some other people will come and they might try to tell you that you should leave this person and you should be with them. But that would also be a test, and you have to prove that you pass this test, and you have to stay with this soulmate. Even if any other person is coming, they're just seeing the shine that you exude. They don't talk about, they don't see the actual tough situations that you had to face to reach here. So this is coming up very strongly over here. We also have this Six of Pentacles, and this is a very different Six of Pentacles. It's like you have made your home, you have made your success, and like people are watching it. People are seeing it, that, oh, this person, they have achieved this and that in their life, and like they're living very happily. Wow, like I want to live that as well. But these people, they don't see the effort that you put to reach there. I'm also hearing, after 2 years, after 2 years, you're going to receive a life changing opportunity. This is coming up over here. You're receiving a life changing opportunity. Some new job that is going to offer you every basic amenity, or a new business opportunity, or like a business partnership. Some one is going to talk to you that please join our firm or join our company, or like maybe even form a coalition or a partnership with me. And after these 2 years, when you're going to avail that partnership, I feel like the success is going to come very quickly. Then we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like how I see it right now, that you are moving in your way, right? You're walking down this path. Sometimes you would feel like sort of confused. Sometimes Pushpa is saying, "How are you?" I'm good. I'm very sorry. I was not seeing the questions. Actually, this is not a question and answer session. This is about the general energies of the collective. Feel free to sit down and listen to this. Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands over here. The Seven of Wands is like trying to kick out every distraction from your life, trying to kick out everything that doesn't serve you, even the people who don't, like, okay, let me say one thing. There would be certain people that would come in your life, or that are already in your life, one person or two people, and like they're trying to be your friend, but I don't know, you feel like, why are they with me, but I feel like they don't respect me, or they're continuously crossing their boundaries. Why are they still with me? And the message here is that, like, if somebody is in your life constantly but they're creating problems, it's better to make a distance with such an energy, because it's kind of disrupting you from reaching your goal. I feel like the negative people, or the people who just look at you with ill intentions or with jealousy, they have to be put on mute, or like, if you cannot block them, they have to be put on mute, so that you don't see their energy. This is what I'm seeing. What else do we have over here? Okay, and we have the Chariot card. The Chariot card here, I'm seeing that there is this healing in your aura. There is this healing in your soul that will take place in about 4 days. If you if you even want to write these predictions, you can, right? You can write down these predictions in about 4 days. I feel like you're going to realize something about your health, and you are going to be very devoted towards it. You're going to be very devoted towards how you are caring for yourself, how you're standing up for yourself. I feel like there were a lot of things, other duties, and because of that, I feel like there was very little time for yourself, very little time that you could give yourself. And I feel like in the next 4 days, you will feel this, like this energy that is telling you that please take care of yourself. Please be careful of your health. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you're like taking these herbal remedies, or someone has to visit a hospital as well, or maybe you're like watching some documentary and you're like, oh my god, I feel like this is also happening to me and I need to go to a doctor. Like, this is coming up very strongly. We have this King of Swords. I feel like somebody who is very well versed in health, like a nurse, a medical technician, or a doctor, some person like that who is affiliated with healthcare, is going to, like, maybe you are approaching this person, or this person is approaching you, and they're like telling you that you need to change this and that about your diet, or you need to change this and that about uh your habits. And please don't be offended. Like, this is the message. This person could be harsh with their tongue, or if they're like even giving you an advice, it might sting. I'm not saying that if anybody is coming with a biased attitude, you just let it slide. You can talk to this person that please don't give me any unsolicited advice. But what I'm seeing is that this advice is actually like ringing bells in your ears. I want to see something about this. Right. Mars in Taurus and the fifth house. Yeah. Like, there is this thing that you need self luxury. And by self luxury, what do I mean is that if you can take a day off and go to the spa or the salon, that would be very nice. Or if you just take a day off from work, even if you don't feel sick, just take a day off. That would be very good. I feel like, your energy levels are like shifting a little bit, and you need some rest, or you need some health tonic or some health drink. Okay, let's see what else do we have over here. What are the energies of the collective? Let's see. Yeah, okay. We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands could be like this as well, but it's like this right now. What I want to say from this is that you see these people, they're blooded, like they won a war, but maybe you will achieve a goal, right? You will achieve something that was on your to do list, but after that, you're very tired. You're tired. You're like, I need rest. I need to rest, and I need to sit down, and I need to, like even watch some movie or some play some video games, and I don't want to listen to anything. I just want to take a day off. If you feel tired, please don't ignore it, right? If you feel lethargic, please take it as a sign and lay down on bed. No need to strain yourself a lot. I'm seeing that there is a singer. They're recording in a studio, and after 2 3 minutes, they take a sip of water so that their throat doesn't work up a lot. So there is this thing that if you're doing some physical labor, some mental labor, take breaks in between, even if you feel like you can do it, even if you feel like you have the stamina to do it. Okay, let's see what else do we have over here. Oh my god. Okay, I want to put a clarifier for it because this is a very strong card and it came for you over here. Why is the King of Wands over here? Why is the King of Wands over here? Oh my god. I was expecting a queen, but I was not expecting the Queen of Pentacles. And this is gold. This is a very um strong prediction, if you ask me. Okay, I feel like you are going. Okay, I don't know if anybody here is an official or holds a very authoritative position. I feel like you and your partner, your husband or your wife, take it however it resonates, both of you are going to achieve something very beautiful. Like, it's not like that only you are going to achieve a very respectable position in the society. I feel like your partner, your spouse, will also have a very powerful position. Like, I'm hearing power couple, I'm hearing um, power duo, and I feel like one partner will be having a lot of money and the other will have a lot of power, or other will have a lot of authority. One has a business, or one has this job which makes a lot of money, and the other person's job is about power, is about authority, is about control. I'm also seeing foreign travels. Okay, I'm seeing I'm seeing forests, I'm seeing reserved land preservation, wildlife preservation, power plants. I don't know why you're visiting them, but you're visiting them not for your work, but as a hobby, or like your spouse has taken you to these places like power plants or animal reservation areas. These are coming up. Okay, we have this uh, Six of Swords, and this success is coming up when you are leaving these weird social rules behind. There are these pressures from other members of the society that these husband wife should behave like this and that, like these are the rules of the society, like these are the things that I'm seeing, and you're just leaving these rules behind, you and your person. if you're not married, like this could be about a future prediction. You and your person are like leaving the society behind, leaving the expectations of the society behind. And you're like, we're going to live our life according to our needs and according to our desires. And it doesn't matter like what other people are thinking. And that is why you two are successful, because you stopped pleasing the people around, you stopped taking the pressure from outsiders, and you just relied on each other. I don't know why I'm seeing that you're getting a pet. You're getting some bird or some cat as a pet. We also have an animal over here. And I feel like if you keep a pet, even if you're not keeping a pet, even if you feed an animal, if you're like, even giving the stray animals something, I feel like it's going to be a very blessing. It's going to be a big blessing. Oh my, okay, this is falling. Okay, this just slipped out of my hands. Oh my god, I have to cover it. Okay. This just slipped out of my hands. This is the judgment card. The judgment card is that thing that where the higher energies declare that this is it, like this is final, and this is destiny, and this will happen. Like even if you don't believe it, even if you're like, how can we believe, like, okay, she's saying that we will be a power couple, both of us are going to have some powerful positions in the society, and we're going to leave the society behind, or we're not going to pay attention to what the relatives are saying or what our friends and family are saying. This card came for a reason. This judgment card says that this is already written, this has already been decided. And if we look at it in a very reverse position, if we look at it in a reverse position, it's like, you two are following a path that is already written, right? Even if you feel currently, even if you feel like, suppose that, how will this happen, when will this happen, do I know this person, or I know this person, like I'm already married, or but I'm not living like this. This is written actually. And if you are actually watching this video right now, you're watching it for a reason. Right. I want to pull more cards to know if we get any specific details, if there is anything. But I'm hearing power couple, power duo. It's not like one spouse is successful and the other is a homemaker, or they're not. No. Both of you are very successful. Okay. I feel like you're already on that journey. We have this Knight of Swords. It's usually like this, right? If it was like this, the message would have been different. It's like this. I feel like you're already in the sky. You're already like on that journey towards this person. Or if both of you are together, like both of you are like on this journey. And there is also one thing. I feel like if you're like separate, like if you're single, your person is like on the at the other side of the world or this city or whatever, and they're also on that journey. And I feel like this journey isn't at first about finding each other, but it's about finding yourself and then finding each other. If you understand what I'm saying, I feel like this is not about like finding a person and then starting a journey together. It's about starting a journey and finding that person in the middle of that journey, right? Let's see, is there anything else coming over here? Right. Yeah, there is this wish. You're wishing upon a star, or maybe you're in a church or a temple, anywhere, maybe in an isolated place, but I'm hearing a spiritual place. And you're thinking like, look, my cups are broken. Like I don't feel that there is hope. Like I don't know that it if it will work out. Like I will pour, if even if I pour water in these cups, it leaks. right? And I feel like you're leaving these cups behind to find more cups which are not broken. You know, in your home, if you have like utensils made up of glass and they break, what do? You buy new ones. You feel sad that, oh my god, my cup broke. But do you just keep on staring at that broken cup? No, you just buy another cup, right? And in no time, you just forget about that broken cup from like 3 years ago. So, the advice here is that even if you feel like there are these parts of you which are broken, even if you feel like there are these things that make me tearful or that make me anxious at night, there is this star of hope. Stars are basically symbols of hope. All you have to do is flip the situation and leave the broken cups behind. Leave them behind. Move on. Like, this is a proper moving on card. It could be moving on from a person, but it could be like, even for some of you, moving on from a job, moving on from a course that doesn't serve you. uh, if you leave broken pathways, only then you can tread on the pathways that are meant for you. um right, anything else? We have these nine of swords. Right now it might feel like that, it's not easy moving on. It's very easy to say that just move on, but is it actually easy in practical life? How can I move on if, like, I want to go outside of this building, but there are these swords, right? There are these swords. How can I go outside? But if you look closely, these swords are illusions. They're not physical swords, they're just floating in the air. They're your thoughts that make you feel like you can't move on. I know the situation is difficult for everybody, and you can think like, Eman, you don't know my situation. Zainab is here. Hello, Zainab. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Zainab, I will be having a live session, question answer session, maybe at 12 a.m. Pakistan Standard Time. I'll try my best to come at that time. But right now, I'm doing the energies of the collective, right? Okay, okay. Um, okay. There is this thing that you can move out of this room, and these swords aren't real. Yeah, the people who are actually telling you, Zainab, you can even apply this message to you, right? There are these limitations that people are placing in front of you, that, you have to stay in this room. How can you get out of this room? If you get out of this room, you will be damaged. These swords will cut you. But you have to get out of it, because they will keep you limited, right? Oh, I'm very sorry. Okay. So I feel like you're already thinking about breaking through these swords already. Like, you've already thought about it. That, yeah, I have to go. I have to move out. Like, there is this voice inside of you that is telling you that you have to get up and move outside. Start taking those difficult decisions, because they look difficult only because they are far away from you. Okay, we have, Uranus in Libra and the eighth house. Yeah. I feel like you have to be more innovative about your life. Don't try to, try to do things by the rules all the time. Don't try to just, think that there are these two options. Either I say a yes, or either I say no. There could be some middle ground, or there could be some way around the situation. It's not always like, it doesn't mean that you have to go through this path only. There could be some other door in the house as well, right? So there is this with that, Libra coming in the Uranus, and I feel like you have to think outside of the box to get out of your situation, right? uh Let me see something else. Let me see something else. Is there anything else? Yup. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just say something. When there are these sportsmen and sportswomen, and when they are like at the beginning of their career, they have to work a lot, and it's very difficult to become mainstream. Or like even if you're a K-pop artist, like let me just put it like this, and you're a rookie, you're trying to make these things work, but as you excel above, as you go up and up and up, things become very easy. Things become relatively easy. I feel like this is how I'm seeing it. This is the boss energy coming here for you. You have this boss vibe to you. And there is one thing that I would want to mention. Even if you feel alone, like even if you feel like you are currently without a partner, or even if you have a partner or a spouse, but you just feel like, why do I have to do everything alone? Why am I alone? I feel like you are alone because right now you have to focus on yourself. Right now you have to see how you can do the things. You have to look inward right now. This person, this high priestess, is sitting in a place which is between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. She is sitting with this book of knowledge, this pomegranate that symbolizes knowledge. And I feel like it is time to increase your knowledge somehow. I don't know, you might be joining a course, you might be going back to school, or there is something that you need to study, some source of knowledge that you have to obtain in order to excel in life. Maybe an exam that you have to give, or an interview, but I feel like you should focus on that source of knowledge. This time, this year, um the next 6 months, if you can write it down, please do write it down side by side. The next 6 months, 5 to 6 months, around that, the next 6 to 5 months are going to be um, a time where you actually gain knowledge, where you sit down and like learn stuff, maybe even memorize certain things. Some of you are going into religious knowledge, and some of you are going into scientific knowledge, like take it however it resonates, right? And I just see that, like, when we talk about like this person has a very great personality. Why? Because they've learned a lot in life, because they've studied a lot in life. You have studied a lot, and that made you somebody who stands out. um we have January, February, March, April, May, June. Up till June or up till May, I don't know, you're starting a course, or you're like actually sitting down with yourself, pulling a book towards your face, and you're like reading stuff. Can we get something about love over here? Something about the love life, your love life? Because I want to see. Yeah. We have this 8 of wands. I feel like you are really like desperate to sort things out in your love life, or like try to make things smooth with regards to love. But you see these thunderbolts, they are these hurdles that like, and these wands are like hurdles. And you have to like, just tap the tarot cards, they will be cleansed with the intention. Okay, this Pegasus is you, and you're trying to get out. How to remove this block from the love life? Let me just see. How to remove this block from your love life, if it's there. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like there's this energy like, please move on first before entering into another love situation. Take out these swords from your armor one by one. They're not in you. You're sitting outside. You're seeing your past self stabbed by other people. What do you have to do is you have to see yourself that, okay, this and that happened. Pick out the swords one by one from your armor, because these hurts and these swords are actually these blocks that are stopping you from finding new love, or like, even if you have a partner, they're stopping you from being like properly immersed in that partner. And this is very beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups, like this came right after this Ten of Swords. It's like, the moment you start taking out these swords from your heart, or these swords or these hurts from your body, you are going to attract love in an instant. You're going to fall in love. People are going to fall in love with you. But the necessary thing is to heal yourself. There is this eclipse. Whenever there is this eclipse in a card, it's like, right now, yeah, right now, it's a time where you have to, like, go within. Like, there were many cards that were talking about going within. And yeah, usually the Eight of Wands is like this in an upright position, but it came like this. This is a reversed position, and it's like you're trying to get out, but there are these hurdles, there are these thunderbolts. You're like waiting for the storm to subside so that you can move forward. Right. Anything else? Like, we have this Ace of Cups over here as a confirmation that I feel like love is waiting, but right now you are engulfed in this energy, and you have to go out of this energy in order to get love and attachment. We have these two cards together again, the Emperor and the Empress. And these two are the bosses of the tarot cards. They are the leaders in the tarot. And as I mentioned earlier, I gave a prediction earlier that you and your spouse are both going to have powerful positions in the society, or like very strong positions. It talks again about that. Here in this duo, the Empress is the one who has a lot of money, who has these assets, and who has these comforting, luxurious things. And this Emperor has the power. The Emperor doesn't have these material things, he's sitting on a stone throne. This Empress has the material power. And what I'm seeing from this, it's like confirming that you have to go within, you have to win by yourself in life, and then you're finding peace in your love life. Then you're finding this joy in your romantic sector. So, this is actually very powerful. This card is giving me the genie in the lamp kind of a vibe. Shreya is saying hello. Hi, Shreya. Hope you're doing well. Okay. This genie in the lamp vibe is coming from this card. And like, I feel like you're wishing on these cups. You're having these wishes that, I want this, I want that, I want this, and I want that. But you just want it in an instant. You just want it in a second. But life doesn't work like that. The genie doesn't just come and grants you these three wishes. You have to like wait. I am getting the Seven of Pentacles energy about patience from this card as well. Like there needs to be this patience, right? Um, in you. Okay, I made Shreya the moderator. I will also make Zainab the moderator as well. Mm, right. Okay, so there is this thing that you want to wish, you want to make a prayer, and you want that things just work out, right? And things should work out, everything would work out, but things take time. There are a lot of things that you need to do in order to move above. I don't know why career is coming. Like, I was asking about love, right? About you guys. I was asking about how love is going to approach you and stuff like that. But I don't know why your career is so important here. Your career is coming up again and again. Your job, your profession, how you're earning money, like that thing is coming up very strongly over here. I feel like at first you need to focus on your career before you focus on uh work, or before you focus on love. Let's see. Yeah, we have Cancer in Mercury in the 11th house. Okay. Okay, there is this thing. I feel like you need to speak even to yourself or to others about how you feel, right? That will help you become more patient. You can like keep a diary as well. We have Cancer in Mercury. You can keep a diary as well, and you can write things that you feel very deeply and very dearly. That will actually help you assess yourself, where you emotionally stand in life. We have this Fool card over here, and at first, like, there is this Fool card. This person is enjoying life, and this is the advice that is coming up here. Like, I know there are these worries, there are these things that, there are these pressures from people around you, from your parents, from your, like, if you have a spouse, from the society, from your boss, right? There are these pressures around you. But, like, if you start taking stress over each and everything, where would it get you? Where would it, like, take you? You have to, learn to stay calm in the face of opposition, and that is where you become strong. Excuse me. Okay, there is one thing which is very important over here. This is like, I feel like this is the most important thing in this reading. You know, this person, the crown is over here, the cup is over here. Cup symbolizes love, and crown symbolizes power. This person, this person is looking ahead in life. They're like, okay, if bad things happen, so what? If this and that happened, so what? If that person betrayed me, so what? Like, this is the mindset that you need to have. Okay, somebody scammed me. Okay, they can go to hell. I will do much better in life. Oh, they stole, like, my notes. They stole something that was in my purse. Like, F them. I'm going to be even more radiant now. Like, they can try to copy me, they can try to put me down. I'm not going to go down. Like, this is the thing that I'm seeing. And there was another thing that I wanted to mention that was very important. It was, you know, I'm very sorry. Okay, in life, difficult conditions will keep on coming. I'm not going to show you some false dreams that after 5 years or 2 years there is not going to be any difficulty in your life. Life doesn't work like this, right? There will always be challenges in life, but there will always be good times in life as well. But there is one thing. What matters? Your mindset matters. your mentality matters. If you are seeing opposition like a snake coming towards you, and you fear it and you run away, that will actually cause you harm. But if you see that somebody is opposing you and somebody doesn't agree with you, or like they have a different point of view, or they want you to listen to them, and if you take it easy, and if you just start thinking with your head instead of being instead of getting panicked over that, things will become more bearable and things will become easy. Like this is coming up over here. Okay, I want to end this reading right now. It's been like an hour and I wanted to do it for an hour. Okay, I will try my best to be online to come here with a question answer session. I feel like after 5 hours or so, I don't know, like I'll try. Please press on the bell icon so you like stay connected and stay informed whenever I come live. Like I'm sorry I can't give a proper timing because I have a lot of things to take care of at my work and at home. So please take care, guys. I love you all. Goodbye. Take care.